Hello, my name is Domi, and this is the few highlights of the Big Dot or F2 China races. I hope you guys are going to enjoy.
Yeah, indeed. Scars does pick up those 4 points for qualifying pool. Then we have Maka, Neon, Eric, Psycho, Henners, Gormanic, Lovell, Backrow, and Moen rounds out the top 10. Everyone's just loading in, but we are away here. And Scars off the line, but Maka, right alongside him, has had a much better launch, it would seem. As they go side by side, Scars actually pulls off to the inside to try and cover it. Neon in the BWT is going around the outside, looking around Eric. You can see Maka and Scars are exchanging up at the front. Can Scars hold his pole position up the inside of turn 3? I don't think he's going to be able to. Maka here should get a drive, but Neon goes around. He's struggled for traction, and Psycho as well behind. There's a couple of cars being collected, and that is not what you want to see at the start of a race. A few people moving their way through. Looking back at them at the top, I'm assuming we've probably got a safety car here.
Yeah, it's a safety car.
Hasn't floored it out of the hairpin. Matt's received a penalty for severe collision. And there we go, Maka now flooring it out of the final corner, turn 16. And he hasn't caught anyone off guard, really. Venom, he was probably the one who was behind the corner, not able to get the best start that he could have. And that's put him under a lot of pressure for four-door sedan. But four-door sedan a little bit wide. Could see Jean in that Virtuosi car sneak up his inside through turn 2. But he is going to have the inside into the next corner. They're still side by side. It's Callum Ilot's car just getting a little tap out of the Campos, but
the high tech of Scars now with the slipstream. Let's see if he can retake the lead. Is a drag race to turn 14 Unicorn.
Yeah, he needs to be worried about Moen as well. The BWT car absolutely sending it. You can see he got a lot of pace as well. Scars now looking at the outside towards the final corner. Cormanic and Venom are exchanging, but we're focused on this battle for the lead. Scars still in P2. Moen on the sauce, the traction really carrying him out of that final corner. And you can just see him breezing past here as he picks up P2. He will be coming to the pits sooner rather than later, especially compared to these guys. But still, these positions are exactly what he needs. And now Scars and Welsh Toast are going side by side. It's the Charouz Racing car now around the outside of turn 3. And Scars manages to hold on to P3. Lovell just wanted to give him as much space as possible to avoid contact. And you love to see smart racing like that, really thinking about his move. But now, DRS Slipstream, super powerful here. Down into the hairpin, and as easy as you like, the MP Motorsport car picks up P4. Can Pavlidis find an exit here? I think we saw Moen do 7 laps on those soft common tyres. There was a safety car there. There was a drive-through penalty, as these two are still going side by side down towards turn 6, but again, no exchange right now. But Rossi might have had a better exit than his teammate out of turn 6. Down towards turn 7 they come, and they're side by side. Rossi just trying to find a way past. He's on the inside, a little bit more on the brakes to hold that inside line, stay as tight as possible to the curbing, and hasn't found him a way past. And all the while, four-door sedan is just catching them, Alex.
He'll try to defend as much as he can, but I think it will be super difficult for him, Unicorn.
Yeah, Cormanic and four-door sedan exchanging through the start-finish straight, and they're side-by-side coming through turns 1 and 2, and I think Cormanic a very late lunge on the brakes down into turn 3. A very nice move to secure himself back into somewhere around P8 and really pick up that podium. So we'll have to wait and see. Here he goes up the inside of four-door sedan. They're side-by-side going into the hairpin. Four-door just a little bit later on the brakes, trying to find a way through, but Moen, a really nice defense, locks down that apex and doesn't give the Campos Racer car any room to look for the move back. Here will take race win number 1 in the Prima Motorsport car, but let's go back towards these guys. Psycho and Backrow. It's Scars, yeah. They've exchanged down into the hairpin. Who's going to win out here? You can see Moen and Cormanic are exchanging as well. Here it looks like Scars is going to take P5 away. Moen is ahead.
Moen P8 will overtake Cormanic on the last straight. As I said, Moen trying to take profit of those mediums, probably expecting the softs to have the cliff. But yeah, it will be Moen crossing line before Cormanic. It was P8, so it's P7 now for Moen on the first lap.
Yeah, here we go. We've got Moen and Fordor Sedan instantly exchanging. Fordor Sedan just wasn't ready, I don't think. He's been passed by Scars. Welsh Toast as well finds their way past. And already on the outside, he is going to get passed by Back Row as well. Then you've got Maka in the Prima Motorsport car, the last race winner. He's up 2 places already. He is having a very, very strong performance. He's got Kulmanik there on his inside. Kulmanik looking to retake that place. Actually, not retake. He's overtaking as well. He's on a charge. You've got Fordor Sedan there getting a little bit wobbly. And that's going to lead him a bit vulnerable to Maka as well, who has had an excellent start here. Up 3 places already. A little bit of a tap from Kulmanik, though. Since the Prima is a little bit of a slide. That sends him towards the Campos Racing. And Kulmanik has already found what his incident caused. A bit of a Constantine in there. Hennes gets past his teammate, but Fordor Sedan, after a brilliant first race, is going to go crashing out here. Not a safety car, not a VSC. He is still in this race, but very unfortunate for him.
A spin, there's no major contact. There's still Moen holding the position on P1 there on turn 6.
And here goes Scars!
Oh yeah, it is.
What an opportunistic move coming out of Scars there is right now. Pretty tight to the rear of Rawsey, and he's got an excellent exit coming out of turn 10. But he's not going to risk it on the inside of 11. Henner's a very, very experienced driver, making sure that he keeps things clean, and he knows that an opportunity like that is going to open itself. And well, when it presented with an opportunity,
some consequences as damage, but Maka super close on the back of Moen. He changes the line to the inside on turn 1. He will have the inside. I think he's holding it to try to not have a switch back from Moen. So it's Moen after the mistake of Scars. So it will be Moen just trying to do the comeback, because as we enter the last lap, is Moen on the outside line for turn 1 here, still on the straight. I think he's clear. I think he's actually clear on the podium.
Yeah, well, it all depends on... Oh my goodness, there goes Back Row! He slid, he spun it! And well, for the BWT Race Lab team, that is exactly what they needed. That is a breath of fresh air. But he hasn't gained enough. Welsh Toast rounds the final corner, and he will win the sprint race here around Shanghai. Maka crosses the line in P2, and Moen will be very, very happy to finish on the podium in P3. Back Row will take home P4, so a nice haul of points for...
This was our F2 highlights from this week. I hope to see you in the next week's race. It's going to be Zandvoort. We are looking forward to it. I hope you enjoyed these few highlights what we picked out.